I love to work with horses. I've worked with horses for a long time, and they're one of my main inspirations. They can express strength and striving, gentleness, and to me, they merge with the elements, the wind, the earth, the sky. I'm Carol Conklin, and I have been doing batik for over 40 years. Batik is an ancient method of painting on fabric with wax and dyes. It is said to have originated in Indonesia, but it also has roots in Africa. There's still beautiful African batik. India also has a lot of batik. China and Japan have beautiful batik from ancient times. Well, I had gone to art school, and when I was in art school, I majored in printmaking. After I graduated, I got to go to Italy to do some more studying of printmaking. But I found that I love the country, and the best printmaking studios, which require a lot of expensive equipment, are in cities. I used to go to Boston every week to work on the prints. Then somehow I saw batik. Of course, that was the time, the 70s, when batik became popular. And I wanted to try it. I tried it myself, and I loved it. So I kept doing it on my own with lots of experimenting and developed my own style with it. Now this is the plain white fabric. It has been washed. I'm removing lint. So I will get to my chanting tool. And this is the little tool that makes lines of wax. You can see the wax dripping out very fast. So when I get here, I'm going to have to move very fast. I'm going to do one of my horses with the flowing manes. I like to just get the flow, so it's not an actual image of a horse, but the feeling of the energy of the mane. And it's about ready for its first dye. When the fabric goes into the dyes, it hits the edge of the wax, and there's just a certain quality that you can't get with anything else. And I paint wax on the fabric where I do not want the color to go. In this way, I'm always thinking of the negative space. This is a batik that has the fabric has been dyed a bit before I applied the wax, and I have protected sections of it that I want to keep this color. Now this batik went into a bleaching batch, and this is what it looks like now. Now this one is ready to go into another color. Here is an example of the batik after it went into a blue dye bath. So this is like the third step for this batik. I tend to get quite complicated. It doesn't need to be as complicated as I make it, but the design is built up through many stages of wax and dye. At the end, it is the wax is ironed out of the fabric. It takes several stages of putting down newsprint, and has to be plain newsprint next to the fabric. And then when the wax is out, the colors are very vibrant. And it's always exciting to me, that part of it, when it comes like off the press. There's a magic in the wax itself. As the wax goes through the dye baths, it crackles a little bit, and that imparts a almost cobwebbing effect, which I love. I love that. Most people enjoy it. They find it joyful, and they feel happy when they see it, and that makes me happy.